Threads in Twisted. How to use them properly. I need to write a simple app that runs 2 threads. Thread 1 runs at timed periods, let's say every 1 minute. Thread 2, just a normal while true loop that does stuff. If not the requirement to run at timed interval, I would have not looked at Twisted at all, but simple sleep 60 is not good enough and construction-like. Looked really simple to achieve what I wanted there. Now, how do I properly add another thread? I see 2 options here. Use threading library and run 2 Python threads, one executing my while loop, and another running reactor.run. But Google seems to object this approach and suggests using twisted threading. Use twisted threading. That's what I've tried, but somehow this looks bit clumsy to me. Here's what I came up with. That seems to work, but I can't stop the app. If I press C it wouldn't do anything. Without clean thread it just stops as you'd expect it to. Z bombs out to shell, and if I then do kill %1 it seems to kill the process. Shell reports that, but the normal thread keeps on running. Kill pid wouldn't get rid of it, and the only cure is kill -9. Really strange. So, what am I doing wrong? Is it a correct approach to implement 2 threads in Twisted? Should I not bother with Twisted? What other standard alternatives are to implement timed calls? Standard I mean I can easy _install or yum install them. I don't want to start downloading and using some random scripts from random web pages.
Assuming that your main is relatively non-blocking.
You didn't explain why you actually need threads here. If you had, I might have been able to explain why you don't need them. Smile. That aside, I can confirm that your basic understanding of things is correct. One possible misunderstanding I can clear up, though, is the notion that Python threads and twisted threads are at all different from each other. They're not. Python provides a threading library. All of Twisted's thread APIs are implemented in terms of Python's threading library. Only the API is different. As far as shutdown goes, you have 2 options. Start your run forever thread using Python's threading APIs directly and make the thread a daemon. Your process can exit even while daemon threads are still running. A possible problem with this solution is that some versions of Python have issues with daemon threads that will lead to a crash at shutdown time. Create your thread using either Twisted's APIs or the slib threading APIs, but also add a twisted shutdown hook using reactor.add_system event trigger before shutdown f. In that hook, communicate with the work thread and tell it to shut down. For example, you could share a threading.event between the twisted thread and your work thread and have the hook set it. The work thread can periodically check to see if it has been set and exit when it notices that it has been. Aside from not crashing, this gives another advantage over daemon threads. It will let you run some cleanup or finalization code in your work thread before the process exits.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.